Alright, this is Sabru Power here, doing a walk around, a short drive with a 2012 STI. Has a WRX trunk. We just changed that. Sick of the big wing, I guess. Nameless exhaust. Really can't see anything with this horrible lighting in my awesome cell phone camera video. Yep. Dad thinks it's funny that he puts Apple stickers on it because of how much I hate Apple. So, yeah. This is an STI. It's not a WRX. I didn't just slap an STI badge on there. Cody, why don't you open the hood? Just so I don't have any comments that say it's a WRX. I guess the number one thing would be the brakes. Like, if you change the brakes, by then you could have just bought the STI. Ooh, it's hot. What'd you do, dummy? STI intercooler. We have a cob intake here.
Yeah, I opened this room.
Another way to tell if this is an STI would be the intake manifold. I recently found out that they make them plastic on the new WRXs. So, you know, that's always reassuring. And I guess we're gonna start her up real quick. Cody, why don't you know, I'll just start in here. So we have a nameless exhaust. I know this is probably going to sound horrible in a cell phone video, but alright, let's go for a short drive here. Hold the camera. Where do you want me to hold that crappy phone? Where you want me? I'm just going to drive back down. You don't need to, just look at the road, I guess. Okay. So, in my last video I always talked about Ricer, and this would be, I actually brought up this car and the wing and, you know, how we changed it and stuff. You know, I love the STI wing, but living in Michigan with a car that is not a Grand Prix, you're automatically a Ricer. So we had to do a little bit more to hide the car a little bit. Everyone here likes their Grand Prix, their Ford pickup trucks, and if you do not own one, you're just not as cool as everybody else, I guess. Not quite understanding what's so cool about the Grand Prix. I mean, they're front wheel drive and they have a V6, so not that there's not fast ones out there, just saying. Gotta really learn the freaking clutch, you're just driving me out of it. Bumpy ride, got BC coilovers. I don't think there's gonna be any problems with people calling it a WRX now, because of the trunk. Now that I, you know, the gauge cluster and the intercooler and stuff. But why don't you hold that facing that?
Yes.
6 gear. I don't think WRXs have that. They have a 5-speed. And from what I've heard, they're horrible. I got an automatic in my WRX, so I guess that's always a plus. I guess I'm gonna do a short run, and it's gonna be not from a stop. Alright, so it's gonna be a second gear runway for it to focus here. Holding this camera like this, like I can do it like this and shift. I don't really want to let go of the wheel that much. Trying to hold it with the camera, and maybe you can do it, Cody. Maybe you can slip it through right here. Get the tag here.
over the speed limit.
I am. Momentarily. So yeah, that was some horrible shifting. I was driving the Miata for a couple minutes, and every time I switch cars, it screws me up really bad. Clutch on those, you barely just have to push it in, and it, you know, it's just awesome. Yeah, it was the exact opposite. It's kind of a release at the base type of thing. So I held the clutch in a little bit too long in one of those shifts. But yeah, that's about it. I really don't feel like speeding anymore. Tickets are bad. I've got my little brother in the car, so I guess it's a double negative. So you guys have a great